Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we are back for some more of the Yokai Watch 3 Let's Play, and if you did miss out during the last one, well, we had some unfortunate bad news on Nate's story, or okay, known as Prox's story. It seems like we ran into a fishing minigame that does not like to work on that said emulator of mine, so we have to go and actually buy the physical copy of it, which is an exorbitant amount of money for what this game is, and, I don't know why I need to go and buy the physical copy, but just for this, well, just for the series itself, I need to make sure that we at least go and complete this game. So the physical copy is going to be an urgent emergency for this Let's Play, for what's going to be going on. Now, even though that, like, I want to say here in this episode, for what's going on for today is that we're also going to be in a somewhat of a conundrum as well, too, because, I want to say that during the way of Hailey Ann's story, we are going to have to go and jump back into Nate's story once again and figure out what's going on within that particular objective. Now, we are still on our own objective with the whole, like, fishing minigame thing, so I'm going to kind of go and say that we're going to have to probably put a halt on this whole entire series for the time being for now, and you guys will probably just be seeing just a lot of Final Fantasy X or Persona type of episodes that are going to be kind of in collusion with each other for the remainder of the different weeks that go on ahead. But we'll see what happens, because I don't know exactly what this other objective is going to obtain within later on down within this video for, well, within our way for today. But if you guys just what I just saw is that there is Dr. Hailey. We went and got to hear that he doesn't really have the passion or the drive for what he really likes about with all those rockets. So it looks like we're going to have to go back to that well, I want to say back to that Rocket Museum or something that we went to previously before here in the Yokai Watch games. And we're going to be checking around within that place once again and see what's going to be going on from that place. Now, I think there's like tons of other things that go on with this within the museum, not just only just the rocket side or all the like NASA stuff that happens within this museum, but there's other things too. I think there's like also like dinosaur type of things and other stuff that shows up within there. Now, there is one cool thing about this museum though, is that I want to say that there is a thing known as the Gates of Whimsy, which I believe is somewhat of like a gauntlet area, and you can go through different certain like type of modes that you can go on into there, and each one of them will get like progressively harder. I think there's like a beginner mode, and then there's more sort of like an expert mode within these type of said gauntlets, and you may possibly get some really good rewards out of it. Now, since we are here back over at the Springdale course, you know that here at Springdale there's going to be some classic yokai, so why not go and have Dimmy back here once again, and we're going to go and showcase off with Dimmy here, because this is a yokai that we never really got to go and see yet, and normally whenever I go and show off any type of yokais in a new series, I normally kind of always like to show you guys the returning yokais or new yokais that make their appearance, and once we go and see one of these only for one time, mainly I'm not going to go and show you guys those type of yokais at all, unless if it's like in a triple battle type of way, where I can't really go and kind of go out of my way to do anything, unless if all those yokais are all repeatable. But let's go and see what we can do here with the Sultimate, with Shreder, of course, or with this Lucario here. Yeah, and shout out to Super Saiyan Blue Lucario. Originally, this was Super Saiyan Blue Lucario's original character for the yokai games back in Yokai Watch 1, and I thought that using Dimmy was a really fun, cool yokai. We already know about what his evolution is all about. He's like the one that I think you can evolve him, and he kind of has like a ninja star or something with him later on, or something like that, if I can remember how the design is all about. Really cool, awesome yokai, by the way, because I think we did use him just around, like, I want to say, like all the way up to just the tail end part of it, because I know that I had to change up with my yokais and everything within that game just so I could get the what was it, the healer, like one of the best healers in the game.
What is it?
Now it looks like there's more of Silver's friends. I guess these are friends, or maybe these could probably be like bullies of Silver's here. I'm not really too entirely sure about who these type of girls are anyways, but we'll probably be seeing more of them from time to time as these things go on here. But yeah, so there's the Interstellar Exhibition Museum part of this, so that's exactly where we're going to have to go. Now, we are going to be adding in a new yokai to the team, which it is going to be somewhat of a freebie yokai. Another one of these type of freebie yokais, which is going to be with Blazion here. Now, there's Diana. I believe we've already met up with her previously before. She's the one that actually got us into the gates of Wisme and how to know about all that stuff that was happening from before. Now, she will give us, like, different type of, like, different magazine books or something about, like, how to, build up with, like, certain type of, I guess, with rockets and other things for us to go and build. So, back issues.
You've got it.
So I guess this is going to be another one of those type of issue books for these, things again. Yeah, so here we go. So there's the gates of Wisby right there. And I already want to kind of let you guys know about what those were going on. Now, I don't know if I already would have said this already, but we are, of course, going to be doing Final Fantasy X as well. We are jumping into the Thunder Plains at this point in time. Pretty excited about with that. There is going to be some interesting stuff that is going to be showing up within the Thunder Plains, but I won't really go into too much spoilers details for that. That will be actually more so in that particular episode compared to this. But now we actually have a situation where we can switch between with our different yokais. Well, not with the yokais at this point, but the yokai characters that are going to be happening here within this point in time. And we can actually see what is going on within Nate's story if we need to. And I believe that will actually be showing up here within this video, but not for right now, to be exact. Because we need to go and meet up with another type of yokai that will get spotted and get located out here, which that is going to be known as Poofessor. And yes, no, not the actual YouTuber himself, not Poofessor, but the actual Poofessor. This is a some sort of a bear yokai that's like acting like some sort of like scholar dude or something out here. Now, he should be shaking around somewhere in one of the boxes here. We should be able to go and see it right away. Yeah, once you go and see the shaking of that, you already kind of know that there's a yokai spot just right here. So let's go and meet up with this guy. And he will be able to go and explain to us on how we're going to have to, I guess, build out on this so-called rocket ship that we're going to have to go and do. But he actually seems like a pretty adorable yokai. You know, like, it always kind of feels like, you know, we use these yokais for battle and stuff, and they're supposed to be, like, all, like, serious yokais and everything, right? If we ever do, like, need them for battles and stuff. But some of them do have, like, a pretty serious demeanor to them, but others just kind of just feel like they're just a little bit too cute for what they are. Kind of like in Pokemon. Now, I don't know if we'll ever be able to go and add this guy to the team and see what his type of movesets are going to be, because I know that currently right now we just only have with Usapon, we only have with Treater right now at this point, and then we also, of course, have the Why Not guy, the same type of yokai that we did go and meet up back over at the underground area, which I think that was also something from the last episode as well too, right? Because we had to go and try to find a way into the hospital, which we went and did, of course. Yep, so we're going to have some sort of yokai that's going to be pretty nice for the different fire type of moves, and we already know exactly what type of yokai that's going to be able to go and at least do some sort of flames or fire attack moves, so that's going to be, of course, going to have to be with Blazion there. So yeah, so basically now we just need to go and just search for Blazion running around over at the Gore Pond. And now you should be able to go and basically find him. He's not all that too hard. But there he is. But yeah, so now he's in his angry state, but this guy is really not too much of a pushover. He's a very easy yokai to go in battle. So now we're going to kind of just move around a little bit, get ourselves all up to gear here for exactly what we are going to be doing. Now, I have been hearing that apparently there is a new type of Trailer Park Boys, somewhat of a show going on. It's actually known as The Trades. I haven't really ever got to go and see it right away, but I know that my dad and a few other people were telling me that it's apparently it's a good show. But also too, another thing is, speaking about with Trailer Park Boys, is that I never actually watched the Netflix special seasons that actually happened afterwards. Because I know that they did get moved to Netflix, and I never really got to ever go and watch all the seasons. So now, like, before I can even go and even watch the trades yet, I want to go and watch the other, like, what's it, like, other 5 other seasons that would happen, like, afterwards. So, now we're gonna go and have to, nickname out here with Blazion. And, we're gonna have to go and see what type of name that we're gonna be, nicknaming him after. And I'm trying to remember. Oh, I think it was SHD Davey, right? Yeah. So, of course, is shout out to SHD Davey, another classic YouTuber as well, too, as an online friend. I don't know if he still does Pokemon content anymore for, like, Let's Play-wise. I think he does do, like, Pokemon card videos and other things from that type of nature. But if you ever are in need of watching somebody open up a lot of cards and other things, go ahead and follow up with SHD Davey for his type of reviews on stuff. But there we go, got ourselves with another one. Looks like that's another special yokai as well, too. Alright, and I think with all that being said in mind, let's go and talk back to Poofessor out here, and let's go and see what is going to happen now. We should at least be getting ourselves at least somewhat completed within this objective. And since we are, of course, getting ourselves into the ending of this episode, just want to go and just say is thank you guys so much for watching within Yokai Watch 3. We're going to probably have to go and put a hold out on here just for now, but we will be coming back to this hopefully at least somewhat soon. Don't know how long exactly this Yokai Watch 3 game physical copy is going to be trying to show all the way up here, but if it can show up a little bit quicker, I don't mind that, and we can try to at least get everything finished as best as we can. See you guys then, and of course, peace.